Okay, it would definitely not be one of my streams if something did not just go horribly wrong. Let me see. Is this even still live? I doubt it. Okay. Maybe you can hear me. Maybe not. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you can hear me. Oh my god. So hi everyone. It would not be one of my streams if something did not go wrong. Within the the first few minutes, I just went and kind of poured my heart out for that intro. I was actually really happy with it, and then realized the mic wasn't working. So we are back. Let me make sure that I got. Yeah, you can hear me. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah. So last time I streamed, it was quite some time ago. I had since then gone through quite a bit. This is kind of what I was saying, I guess, before everything went horribly wrong. I in the time frame between breaking my arm and playing Kirby's Adventure, which I think is the last video that's on the channel. If not, I'll have to double check that. But I played Kirby's Adventure and had broken my arm. That was in the summer. And since then, a lot has changed. I lost my father. My dad passed away. And I also, my hometown and the area I live in was ravaged by Hurricane Helene. And so coming out of that, I've coming out of a lot of change and just wanting to kind of get back into doing the things I enjoy. On top of that change, too, I also got a new motherboard for my computer. So I'm hopefully hoping that makes streaming a little bit better, because so far connection's been excellent. I was having connection issues before this upgrade, so hopefully this stays pretty consistent. I know usually it hits about 9 o'clock and things start to mess up. And even looking at it now, it says no data. Yeah, pretty much as soon as it mentioned that, yeah, it says no data. Like as I'm saying, I was like, I don't understand what's happening. But anyway, like I said, lost my dad. Lost a lot through Helene. It's been really kind of a stressful time. So I'm just trying to bring things back together. And part of the reason why I chose the system that I chose was because my dad had a strong connection to this one. So I kind of grew up playing the PlayStation 1. He really loved the Sega Genesis and PS1, and those were the two systems that I grew up playing. And he never bought a new one. He never really focused on getting anything newer. He just was like, as long as I got the PlayStation to play Mortal Kombat Mythologies and Xena Warrior Princess and just a bunch of really kind of obscure PlayStation games, not your typical, Crash Bandicoot or whatever. He picked things he liked. He loved the Sega Genesis too. I might have to do a stream like this at some point, but at the moment, I'm just going through these PlayStation games here. I got a big stack that I'm gonna kind of flip through relatively quickly. Might pick some special little Easter eggs along the way. But hopefully, I'm just double checking the stream quality. Yeah, it looks like you can hear me, and hopefully you can hear the game too. Part of the fun of streaming is getting good at it. At this moment, I'm kind of out of the loop with it. I got kind of into it, at the beginning of 2024, and it's just been something I have not really touched on too much. I do need to go ahead and delete, I'm going to do that now, that messed up video, because that sucks. That stinks that even happened. I actually really liked what I said before the mic messed up. I just kind of breezed through what I said before, but it's okay. Let's see. Yeah, I need to delete the old PlayStation grab bag. Streamed, yeah. Edit. Delete forever. Yes. Okay, there we go. So now you might be wondering, why can't I see anything? Why is this a no signal situation? Well, the startup for the PlayStation just hits me in the feels every time I hear it. I'm like, holy shit. So we're gonna hit that. Oh. So there we go. There's our main screen. And obviously you got your little memory card, your little CD player. I used to think that this was like a secret. Cool. Just making sure you guys can hear it in stream. No, I used to think that that accessing your memory card or like turning the system on without a game in it, this had to have been some kind of secret, right? That is not what this was. This is like the literal main menu. I think I kind of like realized as a kid that it was saving to the memory card. I knew I needed it, but I never really managed my saves or really messed with anything like that. What?
The Dollar General stuff, we get it from the porch.
Yeah, I will.
All they had was Aquafina.
I believe it. No, yeah, we're about to have a big snow here as well, and we ordered a bunch of groceries. No clue what's gonna happen. It's been a minute since we've had a big snow, but we'll see. You're probably like, dude, where the fuck is the game? I'm looking at the PS1 main menu, and we just started the stream. And I'm gonna look you in the eyes and I'm gonna say, yeah, my groceries were just delivered, and I'm gonna have to pause the stream in this moment and get up and go get them. Okay. Hey, what's up? Yeah, sorry about that. I'll have to put a little note in the recording or something. But you know what ends up happening every time I stream? Something happens. You know, um, I'm not professional here. I don't have aspirations to be a professional. I just like doing it. Something is fun about being candid, playing games, having a setup to stream. I don't know. It's quite enjoyable for me, at least. I could be talking to nobody. Talk to myself anyway. But yeah, it's nice. All right. here we go. Let's actually get this shit set up. So, what I'm hoping for is from this point on, hopefully all the problems are out of the way. Connection stays stable. We can play a video game for at least a little time, and then swap to another one seamlessly. I've got quite a few here. Got a nice little lineup. I basically am just going to go full ADHD mode on this, and just when I get bored with a game, I'll swap it. That being said, we are starting with one of my favorites. Oh, let's see how this goes. Oh. Alrighty. Oh, this shit goes so hard. As a kid, I had never in my life seen something as creepy and weird as the Neversoft logo. I remember growing up and seeing that for the first time and being like, holy shit, I'm in for a ride. You know? But maybe at like, God, I don't even remember how old I would have been. I would have played this probably in like 2003, 2004, a couple years after it came out. Oh, man. This is classic. Let me double check that audio real quick. I can hear myself talking. I can hear myself yap in the chat, but hold on. Okay, cool, yeah. Just making sure that it's not too loud. Alright, this is a classic, and I've played this game 10,000 times over. I think this would have been probably the first game I ever beat. First thing we're gonna do, right off the bat, is we're gonna put a cheat code in. Oh, that is the opposite of what I remember it being. Okay. You have to go down to space. And then gnats. Boom. Stanley backwards. I've unlocked everything. I think I want a different costume. Ooh, Spider-Man 2099. That one's pretty sick. This was the class. That's the one I usually go for. And it's cool because you don't have to worry about webbing. But I kind of want to worry about webbing a little bit. It's part of the fun is finding like web cartridges and stuff. Toggle invisibility. Attacks will inflict double the damage. That's just the Ben Reilly clone. This is pretty much a classic, too. You know, I'm gonna go with the symbiote Spider-Man. That's the one I always chose as a kid. God, that's sick. Okay. New game. Let's see. You know what? As a kid, I always obviously.
Kid mode.
Kid mode.
Huh. It's so much slower than I remember having to load the audio files.
Kid mode. Kid mode.
Kid mode.
Kid mode.
Kid mode.
Kid mode.
It's so
Kid
weird.
mode.
Yeah. I think all it does is make all the enemies super weak and then change how your some of your attacks. Oh, damn.
Technology is the light that will cut through the darkness. When humanity conforms to a single truth, a truth based in technological progress and scientific method, we will be unstoppable. I, Dr. Otto Octavius,
Vow as a scientist and businessman.
that my duties to humankind will be fulfilled. Thank you. Thank you. Here,
Nice words, Octavius. If these executives knew you the way I do, I wonder if they'd be so quick to applaud.
Just keep shooting, Eddie. When J. Jonah Jameson sees these photos, my career is gonna be right back on track.
This would have been, when this came out, this was even before, I think, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. I think Sam Raimi's Spider-Man was post 9/11. When this came out, this put, like, for me, like, the comics into, like, visuals. Other than the cartoon. I used to watch the cartoon, too, like, the animated series. That shit was awesome. But playing this, it's like that weird middle ground before things went really cinematic. So it still feels kind of like comic book speak.
That was Eddie Brock.
Who the? He looked familiar. However, stay focused.
And I remember seeing these models as a kid, and I never thought that they looked real, but I felt like they always looked like a comic book, you know? It's got kind of stylized. It's obviously it's like PS1 man comic book, but like all the hands are bricks, the mouths don't move. Oh, this scene I used to love this scene.
I can hear Jameson's voice already.
Brock, you loser! If I had given a real photographer that job, I would finally have the evidence to send Spider-Man away forever!
You're through, Brock.
When I am done with you, you won't be able to get a job taking wedding pictures in Siberia!
I tried to fight it. That's not it. Can't fight him anymore.
First time I really knew about Venom was from this game, too. Before I knew any of the Spider-Man characters, Venom was for me, it was like the main character of this game. That and Maximum Carnage on Sega Genesis. Those two. I was like, Venom is so cool. And he was not really fresh at that point. God, in early 2000s, Venom had been around for about 20 years at that point.
Phase 1 completed. Let us begin phase 2.
Maybe more like 15 years. He was in the 80s. It's interesting to take limitations. You know, I wonder if they took this idea from Silent Hill. Because Silent Hill used the fog, right, to their advantage to kind of help with the render distance. Like, I know they definitely... That's what they used it for here. But I didn't know if that was, like, where they thought, oh, shit, we can do this, you know?
Welcome, true believers and newcomers alike. Spider-Man co-creator Stan Lee here.
Rest in peace, the GOAT.
Joined our hero Peter Parker, better known around the world as the Amazing Spider-Man in a heap of trouble. But this is just the beginning, Spidey fans. So get ready for a true superhero action thriller, packed to the brim with thrills and chills, twists and turns, more supervillains than you can shake a web at, and of course, non-stop web-slinging, wall-crawling action.
The hype.
Hey, Spider.
Hey, Black Cat.
She doesn't wear a mask in this one. I never understood why they did that.
But the bank's being robbed, and they've got hostages.
Also, all of the blacks are blue, which I guess is kind of like a carryover from the comics. Oh man, I gotta remember how to play this. Okay. Where's like my camera view? I know I can adjust it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. Got a little aim assist.
Gotta get to that bank.
Yeah, I know about the damn Spidey compass. We don't gotta even trip about the little question marks. Let's go. God, thinking about it, I don't think I've played this in a long time. This is definitely one of those games that, like, as a kid, I would play all the time. Like, I never would stop and just, like, exploring the areas and... and it's funny, I know about the Spidey compass, okay? Just let me enjoy myself a little bit. Like, looking around here, like, thinking to myself, oh, man, I wonder if I can swing to, like, this building or that building and being able to do it. And it's not like, you know, it's primitive swinging. Like, I've played the new Spider-Man games for sure. But this is like, you know, this is like before, I guess, that kind of like free roam ability, that free roam aspect. It's kind of free roam. I mean, it's not like I have to go down there and fight that guy. I can go all the way. I can skip the whole thing and go this direction if I wanted to. It's more fun if I beat the shit out of somebody, right? Can I do it from here? I think I can, literally. Yeah. I know you can sneak up on this guy if you do this right. And if I press, I think it's like triangle and square. Triangle and circle, yeah. And there's one where also I think you break his neck and flip off him or something. Okay. God, it's just like all these memories are flooding back to me playing this. Okay, there we go. Let's get this guy too. Oh, that's what he leans back and kicks him. Forgot about that. Don't need to even bother about this. Forgot I had the suit on.
I'm already at full health.
Let's go up here. There we go. So yeah, also the way they handled like different web techniques and stuff. Like you would think something like this would be just like a really basic brawler. Maybe his web like stops the enemy, but you can, you know, perform combos like and figuring those out too when I was younger, like shooting a web ball, pressing up and triangle. It's basically just the direction and triangle. The triangle's the web button. Oh, that went so hard back in the day. That billboard. Let's go over there.
I need to use my Spidey compass.
Shut the fuck up, Pete. Biography on Cletus Cassidy. It's this is, man. It's just like there was so much excitement about Spider-Man back in the day, like early 2000s, like right before Sam Raimi's movie came out. The animated series was kind of killing it. The comics were doing well. I was so into Spider-Man back then. I feel like Spider-Man's gone through quite a bit over the past 20 years, but this is like my Spider-Man. If I had to, honestly, and that's obviously, rose-tinted glasses, but if I had to really think of a Spider-Man I appreciate, it's this era.
Eagle 1 to tower, 1033 in progress. Move to bank.
Roger, Eagle One. Keep your eye out for Spider-Man.
If a Halloween boy shows up, he's one dead bug.
Oh man, the different ways to tackle this too. It's like it presents you with, and the cool thing about this game to me is it presents you with a problem, right? It presents you with characters, and you got to figure out different ways to accomplish that goal, right? And that's kind of like how most games were. But at the time, I was so used to Sega, everything being so. Not that this isn't linear, right? But this is definitely one of those games where it's a little bit less linear than maybe like, you can approach situations differently. If I wanted to, I could go into different ways to attack the bank. I could go in and kill them all stealthily, or I could go in and kill them. Like, it's just cool. It was not something I'd ever played or done before in a game.
Yes, but be careful, Spider. I saw the chopper dropping off armed robbers on top of the bank.
Thanks for the heads up, Cat.
Sick. So now we have our second little area, and obviously we gotta go see the Fantastic Four. Oh, what does he say? I gotta remember what he says. Looks like the Fantastic Four aren't around right now.
Man, looks like the Fantastic Four aren't around right now.
Oh, man. He says man. Now, normally over here there'd be a secret comic book little thing you collect. So usually you collect a little comic book. But I put that cheat in to get everything just because I wanted the different suits. But, there's hidden comic pages throughout the whole thing. There's, like, things to find in this game. Like, you can find... The more comic pages you find, the more it unlocks special stuff like the costumes or whatever. It's just cool. It was an interesting take on Spider-Man at the time.
Already at full health.
So many games just made him like a...
This isn't the bank.
Don't get pissed at me, Peter. So many games, Spider-Man games at the time, kind of went for a much more straightforward approach.
I gotta get inside that bank.
He doesn't have to get rude, though. Like, he doesn't have to be rude at me for looking around. As a kid, I was like, what was this for? I'd run up here and be like, what are these for? What is this? What's in here? Is there a secret in here? Oh, man. All right. We'll tackle the bank. Oh, I wish they hadn't
I
seen
bet
me.
I can get into the bank through the top of this building.
Yeah, Spidey, we're going to take a little detour, and we're going to stop at the bottom part of the bank first, Chief. Are you winning, son? Yeah, Valk, I'm, having fun. I haven't streamed in a long time, and it's been a pretty tough year for me. Oh, I don't even need to get these anymore. Oh my God. And so I lost my dad early this year, and I just remember playing a lot of PlayStation 1 games with him and Sega Genesis with him. So I was like, I'm going to do some streams where I play a bunch of old PS1 games. So this is kind of just a grab bag right now. I used to play the crap out of this.
It's the Jade Syndicate.
Yeah, I know it's the Jade Syndicate, Spidey. Piece of shit. Now, he's awesome, though. I love Spider-Man. So, I don't know if you caught what I was saying before, but this is like one of those first games where I really kind of realized that you can tackle different situations. I feel like it's so easy now to be spoiled and think like, oh yeah, of course every game's going to give you different ways to attack a problem. But like, this is the first time I'd ever experienced something like that. Like, I was literally like, holy shit, I can like look at these enemies and they don't even know I'm here yet, and I can be like, and they have no idea. I thought that was so awesome. Yeah, no, and I appreciate the condolences. It's just it's been a weird 2024 was a weird year to end on. I also dealt with Helene, Hurricane Helene, in my area, and so I'm just we're kind of coming into 2025 having fun, you know. But yeah, this is so good. I love this game. They have no idea. Yeah, I thought to myself before I hit him, I was like, I think I can knock him off from there. So when I kill this last guy down here, when I take out this last guy, there's gonna be a cutscene that's like a live game cutscene where Spider-Man runs, and if you can see my little green cursor, Spider-Man runs from here and jumps into this little vent. And if you like spam the jump button as fast as possible, you can get him to jump over that. And so the cutscene doesn't make sense because it's like he runs over, and if you spam it, he'll jump up and out, and it's like, well, how did we get inside? But it was always kind of a crapshoot if I could get it to do it. I really have played this game to death also. As a kid, this was like, I'm going to play this all the time. This is the coolest thing ever. Yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad. The hurricane it's still at the point where you drive around and you're like, oh man, that's forever changed. Like, my hometown is forever changed. Let's take this guy out.
That's the last one.
All right, let's see if he does it.
Still all right.
Oh, he didn't do it that time. Sometimes it happens. Yeah, I just love how janky old games were too. I feel like there's a level to it where it's like, you know what, I'm not going to save because we're going to be swapping through games pretty frequently. I might do a full playthrough of this at some point because this is such a, it hits home. We're in the bank.
Well, I hope they don't mind if I make a quick deposit.
Yeah. I always was more privy to stealth these. Oh, he saw me, I say.
I'm sorry about that.
I love how snarky he is too in this game. Yeah, stealth in these was so like learning how to like stealth this crap. Oh wow! Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, no, it's I mean tornadoes are that's fucked. Since 2019 and they're still yeah. I mean this will be something that our area will be dealing with for decades. You know, there's no coming, like when you drive down a road you used to go to your high school and now it's like a trench. It's like, where's the funding to fix this? How is this going to be fixed? It's insane. Yeah, a little white dot on the floor. It's just good game design. It could have been a shadow, but they decided, I don't know, they made it stuck out. Because they knew kids would play this game, right? That little question mark, I never ever hit And the day that I did hit it, it was like probably, this is just a weird story to get into, but I never touched that question mark until probably decades after playing the game. And when I finally hit it, it just taught you how to like aim the whole time. And I was like, I just found that out naturally. So they will literally kill these hostages if I'm not careful. Let's try and see if we can be kind of discreet about this. He's moving too quick. Ooh. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Go, 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 go. Get out of here. I think there's another hostage over here if I'm not careful. Isn't there one over here? No, maybe it was just the one.
Looks like that room there controls the security doors. The door is locked from the inside. There's gotta be another way in.
Of course there is. It's the air vent. There is a health over here. I'm gonna grab that. Mostly hit rich people's houses, multi-million-dollar homes. Oh, I believe it. I believe that the rich people, if anybody could pull it together, I think rich people would be the people that could try and make it work. Oh my god. No, that's terrible. I mean, we had our schools, our schools are out for over a month, and I happen to work in my local school system, so it's like being out for, like, God, it was, let me see, was it the end? I think it was the end of September and all of October. And so having a month off from work just to kind of like, and not having power for a week also. I mean, being able to go outside and drive for miles, like, almost on the outskirts of my area, and there not being any power. It was scary. I'd never experienced anything like that in my life. It was wild.
Looks like these switches can open the security doors.
Really, Spidey? You think I wouldn't know that? I want to throw the chair at him. Alright, I'm going to throw the chair at him. Now, this chair is super janky. I don't think it's meant for you to throw at him, obviously, but like sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't even remember how to do this. Pick up the damn chair before he turns around. Okay, or get stuck in the chair. Come here. I know he can pick it up. There we go. Oh, that's sick. Okay. Oh, I don't remember what they do. I think one just opens this door? Oh, no, it frees that hostage. So my friend said they had to ask me help with directions to Tennessee for stay for a few weeks. Yeah. Well, you couldn't even get, from parts of North Carolina, you couldn't even get into Tennessee. They shut down most of it was God, it was a nightmare. It was like again, it was like nothing I'd ever seen before. It felt like I was in Fallout. I was like walking outside just seeing things just destroyed. Now I think I can, if I open this door first, yeah. If I open that door first and then hit that one, the guys will run through that door instead of staying outside. So they'll come in here. Sonic Adventure. Yeah. Alright, so now we have these guys. Another cool thing, you can kind of do like a dive attack from the ceiling. So if I press circle, boom. Oh, this game is so good. Oh, it was so fun. God, he's so cringe. So if I run down this hallway, it's going to play a guitar riff when a guy rounds the corner. And I got really good at like hitting it up before he sees me. So let's see if we can get it to work. Oh man, this game is so good. Okay, so this guy, I'm just gonna say screw him, so he's done. And we got, yeah, this is where it gets tough. So we got 3 hostages. 3 hostages. Yeah. I know Tennessee got hit really hard. That was the other thing, too, is like, I heard that, I mean, any of the surrounding areas on that part of the East Coast, it's just weird. We've never had anything like it. Everybody just kind of expected, oh, yeah, we're going to have a couple downed trees. It was, I mean, in fact, for it to be as catastrophic as it was really shocking for this far up into the country. God, so we got 2 guys here. Isn't there another guy somewhere? I'm remembering more guys than there actually are. Okay, so if I were to go full like guns blazing down here, there are a lot of really fun things to play with, like picking up these chairs and throwing them. That sound, that break for everything that breaks. The crate, yeah, that sound is like one of those things that permanently burn in my brain. These little TV, computer things. You know, it's things like this that I, as a kid, I kind of like overlooked, you know what I mean? But like looking at them now, just seeing how things were modeled. This art I've never really looked at either. It's like weird kitsch, like bank kitsch art. Almost looks like a person or something. It's weird. Scary because y'all are further north than I am from the coast. Technically, you never get hit with hurricanes. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, too. Is like, in my area, the mountains, like in western North Carolina, like the mountains usually protect you from that kind of stuff. You never, you don't hear about, it's like we don't get tornadoes. A tornado in western North Carolina, it just doesn't happen. It's just kind of, it was, the whole thing was crazy. I always thought this was a little bird, like a toucan or like a, what is that, crane. But looking at it now, it doesn't really look like a crane. I mean, it is a crane. Is it? It says Ward? Mard. Ward. No, it says Ward. It's weird. You know what? I'll be honest with you. True vibes. Yeah, you know, only thing I've been diagnosed with for sure was ADHD and an anxiety disorder. That's the only things for sure. But you know, there are little moments in there, like playing stuff like this. It's like I don't remember any of my multiplication tables. Like I'm terrible with math, but I remember like you could show me a picture of a Bionicle and I'll know what name it is. Like that's permanently burned in my brain forever. I don't think like, and it's like it's funny because those are things you'd think that I think most people kind of drop those memories. You know what I mean? I think most people kind of drop those memories, but it's just stuck with me for so long. I just can't imagine. I gotta be honest with you. I've lived in this area my whole life. I cannot imagine living in an area that is known for tornadoes. Like I've never seen a tornado. I've only seen them in movies. I've only like watched YouTube videos. It seems like to me such a Midwest weather event. Before I die, I got to see a tornado. I know they're terrible. I know they're awful. I know they mess up people's lives. But I want to see one from a safe distance. Like that is, you hear about them, but you never really in my area, it's like, it's just not a thing. There we go. We're going to throw this plant at this guy. We're going to hit that stealth again. Alright. I would go hard on these guys. Like, I would like full guns blazing. But the problem is, this is one of the harder ones to protect the hostages. Because so much happens. And you got 2 there. This guy ran over here, I think, didn't he? I just saw him run over here. There we go. Yeah, 2 guys there. We gotta wait till that guy walks away. Oh. go. I think there's one left. Oh no, I guess he walked. There he is. Yeah. Oh god, somebody's gonna die. He said, "No God, please no," but there's no one here. I guess we made it. So, I mean, they will, like, these guys will take out the hostages. And what is this game rated? Oh, I'm thinking about it. It's rated E for everyone, but they'll show a cutscene where the guards will literally put a bullet in the head of the hostages. I guess it's kind of like, they kind of have like laser guns, though. It makes like a weird laser sound. North Texas is close enough to the Midwest that we just fit. Right. It's really cool driving through the country and seeing them far off in the distance. Or living off the highway and seeing it. Yeah, like that. It's just such a crazy idea to me. It feels borderline fantasy. And I know it's not. It's such a dumb thing to say. But just like, you know, seeing them, it feels like something that's not real. Even though it's very much real. Ooh. Bumfuck nothing, you squid. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna throw something at him. I don't know how he's not seen me yet. I'm literally pulling up. Whoop. Getting hit with a chair and dying. So here's another thing I kind of remember as a kid. You can go around the metal detector.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
More hostages and a bomb. Have to be really careful here.
So you go around the metal detector. It doesn't make a noise, but you go through it. It makes a noise. Little details like that. That's, you know, that's gaming. So we're going to open up this first.
Huh. Big safe.
It's got all these gold bricks. Just a, it's such a cartoon superhero Spider-Man, from this era, like early 2000s, like cartoon Spider-Man-esque thing to have a bank vault in New York City in a high rise that's just full of gold bricks. Like it's all it is. Hold on, my screen turned off. I've been having issues with this connection. Come on. Where did we go? I know the audio is still there. There we go. There we go. Ugh. So I have a splitter that hooks up to my CRT TV and then the stream, and that thing is starting to go out on me. Let me see what you said. The one in 2019 was wild because the tornado sirens went out. Oh man! Oh god, no! That would be terrifying. Oh my god, the sirens. That's again. That's one of those things I hear in my brain, and I'm like, damn, that would be That's be some scary shit. I would think there would be like a bomb or something going off. Like that's like, ugh, man, that's wild. No, yeah. I don't emulate. I'm like playing it through like a crappy splitter, that I bought off Amazon. Yeah, it's just funny. All right, let's take care of these fuckers.
They're messing with us. Start the timer on the bomb and take out all the hostages.
Yeah, take out all of the hostages. Not on my watch, Chief.
The robbers have been taken care of, but what can I do about the bomb? Think, Spidey, think.
Pick that shit up and put it in that safe, Chief. God, we've been playing for, I guess we've had me chatting. It's been 44 minutes so far. We gotta switch up games here in a bit. I do want to play the next level, though. I want to at least do the first boss. There we go. Throw that shit in there. Shut that up. Ain't nothing but a G thing. It's I guess when you have the infrastructure that necessitates tornado sirens, you're gonna use them even for like stuff like heavy rain, flooding, being hacked. Wait, being hacked at 2 a.m. The whole state?
Jonah, I have shot to the bank robber.
Parker, shut up and dial 911. Scorpion's here, and you have to...
Yeah, we're about to kick Scorpion's ass. He is going to get wrecked.
Uh-oh, Spidey. Scorpion's headed out for old J. Jonah Jameson from day one, blaming Jameson for being stuck in his scorpion suit. Spidey had better get there quickly.
What I've not heard of this. I didn't see this in the news. What is this? What is Dallas getting hacked? What did they take? Just people's information on and off from like 10 to 2 a.m. Oh my god, so you're saying they hacked the tornado sirens? That's fucked, man. Ooh, I'm getting literally shot in the face. Really, if you know all of the little secrets of this game, you can beat this game in 2 hours, maybe less. This is not a long game. You know what? Why am I even bothering to fight these guys? I don't even have to. There's another comic book page on this building. But I've already, like I said, I put in that cheat code and it gave me everything. It's right there usually.
I hope Jameson's still alive.
Maybe anxious because most of their uses for bombs are... Yeah. Well, that's like the worst case scenario. Is like somebody who hacked it is playing around with it so people don't take it seriously and then they actually do something. It's like, it's one of those things that's designed to like, you know, it's designed to innately put fear in people. It's like that warning sound as well, the one that plays where the whole TV goes black, you know, and it's like severe warning goes. I can't make the noise, but you know what I'm saying. Like the way that like alert sounds are intentional. They're psychological. You know what I mean? That's like a psychological sound. That's why I think tornado sirens are so scary. Is because it's like.
Nobody will get here in time to save you, Jonah. Scorpion, stop! You don't know what you're doing!
I do, because I'm Spoderman. Let's go. We gotta save him. They always say it's Russian hackers. I believe it, though.
Listen, Gargan, it's a new millennium. Lots of high-tech. There may be some way we can get you out of that suit.
You put me in this suit. Now I'm gonna make you pay.
Get over it, Gargan.
It's so close to the comics and the cartoons. The movies really changed how people approach Spider-Man. It was always goofy. All right, let's kick his ass, and then we'll swap to something else. Wow, I've not heard of this. People hacking tornado sirens. That's new to me. Get the fuck. Why am I beating the hell out of Jonah? Get the fuck out of here. Now, this costume I have makes this boss a little too easy, because I can just spam web balls. I'm not doing a full playthrough. Usually you'd run out of webbing. It's that bar on the bottom, but because I got the costume, it's just gonna make this boss like. I'm out of here. This boss was so cool, though. The destruction, he's like breaking through walls, he's like, you're chasing after him. That little TV in the background has a gameplay of Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I think it's either the first or the second one on the TV. And learning that as a kid, I was like, you know, being a little boy, like, whoa, that's so cool! It's so funny, though, how little things like that are so trivial. It's like, it's just advertising, you know, Easter egg. Yeah. He's too easy when you got the costume. Here, you'll see it in the background on the one of the TVs.
But it won't work.
Oh, you're just too.
Yeah, there it is.
JJ.
There he is, officers. The man behind the Science Expo heist. Shoot him now! Shoot him!
JJ, you're out of the wheel. I mean it this time.
Hold it, Spider-Man. I don't want to believe that you pulled off the heist today, but I've got to make sure.
Daredevil, I haven't got time to explain.
Just tell me your side of it. I'll know if you're lying.
How am I supposed to know you're the real Daredevil? What? Listen, it's true. A Spider-Man made off
I've
with
heard of
Octavius'
people
new
hacking
invention,
other
but not
infrastructure
the
things like
Spider-Man,
water
not me.
systems. I don't know if you
Somebody
can see
framed
this.
me. Why? I don't know yet. And if New York's finest catch me, it may be too late.
Well, then you'd better get going.
Wow.
Media is coming fast.
That's it? You believe me?
I don't have to believe you. I
That's
know
crazy.
you aren't.
That's just not something you hear about here. If it is, it's on a very, very localized scale. Like, we might have a data breach, like, at the school system I work at.
Good luck.
Dirt Devil! Yeah! I used to get, as a kid, oh my god, as a kid I used to get them both, like, oh man. That's awesome. Alright. This game is really good. I think I might just play through this game on a stream at some point. But I want to move through. I want to move on. I want to move to some other games. Let's see. Oh. So next in my stack, let's see here. Now, I've got 2 copies of this game because I think one of them is brokey and the other might not be. But this is Bug's Life on PlayStation 1, and I used to play the shit out of this. Now, I'm gonna go with the one I don't know if it's brokey or not. They're both kind of broken. They might not. Some might not even work. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Ugh. Yeah, Dallas is like, I mean, that's like the southern United States, like New York. You know what I mean? It's huge. Other than maybe like Miami. Like Miami and Dallas would be definitely the 2. Yeah, that's a scary thought. That's a scary thought to think that would be something they would practice or do. Here's another one I used to play a lot as a kid, but I never knew what the fuck to do. I just kind of ran around in this game, and I enjoyed the sights and the sounds of being an ant in the video game. Funny ant character be like, oh, my screen went out again. Son of a gun. There we go. Man. Ugh. I don't hear any audio. Okay, now I do. Yeah, I might have to fix that. I might have to see if I can find a different way to swap them. I loved this movie as a kid. Man, I feel like this is such an underrated Pixar film. I'm going to skip that because I'm afraid of copyright. But, God, when I was a kid, Flick, classic. I have not watched this movie in years. Well, you can watch some of the movie clips. Oh, this is already bringing back some memories. Okay, we're going to the anthill. I think that's the first level. I think I might have had this on a demo disc. Yeah, we gotta skip that, I forgot. I think I had this on a demo disc originally, and then I ended up getting a copy of the game. It's been the same, man, I don't even know. Find the entrance to the anthill. I remember that. Oh, man. I have not played this. Oh, it's been so long. I have no idea how. So he throws fruit or something, yeah. Isn't this nice? Killing bugs in front of my home. Oh, there's his little... Okay, and I think I can make these seeds plant or something like that. I gotta find the place to plant them. Where do I plant yonder seed? Name yonder seed. I don't... Where do I put this? Oh, there's that little critter. There's that little ant. You know what? This game is pretty peaceful. I'm going to put that down and get this. Let me get my item. Okay, so here's a good little overview. So I know I got to get up there into the anthill. The demo would end there if I remembered right. Over where? Dot? Show me where to go. Oh, God. What the fuck was that? Ew. That is not a Pixar character. That is not a Pixar character. That guy kind of is. He's funny looking. Oh, yeah. Was it, Oh, man. See, that's one of the things I loved about old school PlayStation. Getting a demo disc on your, like, in a magazine or from, like, you know, Pizza Hut or fucking Toys R Us or something, and then, like, going home and, like, being, like, trying games you never get to try, playing that same shit over and over. It's just not something that happens anymore. Like, they don't make... What's the point of making a demo disc? You know? People just download it. There's a nostalgia factor. Whoa! I forgot about this. He can swing? What? I don't remember that at all. I don't know if I've ever had him swing before. Whee! Alright, I want to place yonder seed, Dot. Okay. Ant Island. Oh, yeah, they collect grain in the film. Oh, I haven't seen this in so long. This is like bringing back all kinds of memories. Yeah. Yeah, let me get out of the way of that. I think I gotta plant this thing, don't I? Isn't there a place to plant seed? See, that one's planted. Oh, okay, yeah, and you jump on them after you've... Oh, my God. This whole time, I can just jump on them to plant them. That's right. I want to explore over here before I go up there. So, he's got a bunch of different seeds. I've got a bunch of different seeds. How do I select yonder seeds? In the bottom left, I don't... We'll find out. I don't know. The frame rate? Epic. My dad was so good at being frugal. Like, so demo discs to him were like, I basically just got the game. And he was also, you know, coming off of, like, arcade games and stuff. So he was like, yeah, the first level of a game that's 3D like this, I'll just play it until I master it. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get good at it. So, like, that was kind of a good mindset, because it was like, getting a demo disc, it wasn't just getting one game. You know what I mean? It was getting 5 or 6 games all in one. And I just wish that it was still something that kind of... bundling games together of similar variety, or you know, it just seems like that's something that I guess they kind of do humble bundles and stuff like that. How do I get up there and get that nasty thing?
Ant
Island. Ugh. I'm so glad the stream is kind of working right now, because I was having so many connection issues before, knock on wood. But I got a new motherboard for my computer, so I was just seeing how this works, and it's working. Ant Island. The completionist. I have to collect all the grain. just casually. Life is an ant. It's depressing as fuck, Flick. Can I pick up those rocks or something? No, I can't do shit with that. Yeah, I will. Oh yeah! Cool. I found none of the letters. I didn't get any honeycomb, and I got 26 out of, I got half of the little seeds, the funny seeds. That is the scariest save screen I've ever seen. Do I want to save? No, thank you. Alright. Tunnels. So, that first level was all I remember of this game. I played very little of this next level. I'd never beat this. I just remember running around as Flick, throwing fruits at bugs and going into the castle and it being like, your demo is over. Major L. Gaming. Alright. What's back here? Nothing. Yeah, I feel like Bug's Life is one of those Pixar movies that was back... Yeah, that thing kills you? Oh, come on. Bug's Life was one of those Pixar movies that was back when they still had soul. And what I mean by that is, it is a conversation... That movie is such a classist conversation. That I don't think you would see nowadays. I mean, I can't think of anything that's even remotely similar to the story, like the overarching story of Bug's Life being that the many can defeat the 1%. You know what I mean? It's just, they will never make a sequel to this movie. It's not really talked about that often. It's not popular. People think of Pixar movies, they typically think The Incredibles and Toy Story and, you know, Up, Wall-E. Yeah, try before you buy. You know, that's fantastic. Yeah, getting this, that's what, you know, it's funny that you sent the ants comment, because I was just thinking in my head when I was going on that Pixar rant. Like, and then, like, this came out, and then ants, right, was, like, being created congruently, which ants is also a very adult conversation about war and classism. It's interesting that, like, two Ants movies, both with wild... Now, Ants is a little bit more adult, but both wildly different time frames that they were made and kind of in competition with each other, both had similar conversations about what it meant to be part of a hive mind. As a kid, I never realized that, but, like... God, I need to rewatch this movie is what this means. Okay. We'll get our little leaf and our mushroom. Oh, I got 10 funny coins. I can go over here now. Yeah, this would have been too complicated for me as a kid. I need more grain. I would have just been like, I don't really care. I just want to kill things. Here we go. 10 grains. Give me big grain coin. 3 grains? That's all I got? This is a dead end? I spent 10 grain to get 3 grain. That's fucked. I already looked at this, but I didn't really see what it was. Yeah, okay. Fuck this worm thing. My leaf is about to literally KO. Let's go over here now. I do wish that the controls in this game were maybe like... Okay, he died. Maybe even a fraction, a little bit more tighter. Oh, yeah, you respawn right where you died. They really knew that kids would be playing this. Yeah, that was a grain. That was a taxation theft. That was grain theft. Oh man, I only need... What? Don't tell me I just screwed myself with this seed here. Can I get out of here with yonder seed? Nope, I can't. Oh well, I'm stupid. So clearly I gotta hit this. How does he jump up high? Clearly that's what this is here for, right? Like, why can't I get him to jump up high? Well, having to hold it down. That's stupid. I don't understand. This is this is the inspiration of Black Reach. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna find oh, better yet, I'm gonna find what's his name? Oh my God, ew. What's his name? Something the Swift. It's at the very beginning of the game. I'm gonna find Something the Swift, and he's gonna be tied up in spider webs down here. What is his name? God, I've done that mission 10,000 times. Blank the Swift. I've got 28 coinage. I can go back. I never played this far in this game. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going. This is at the beginning of the game where they show up and they like threaten beginning of the movie where they like are threatening them with legal action. Fuck those bug things. Fuck that thing. Give me more than 3 seed. Oh, I got the L in flick. So this mushroom doesn't bounce, but the others do, and I fall off of this one. That's game design. That is flick dying. Again.
You know, these guys don't look too happy.
What is his name? Valk, what is his name? Okay, let me die again. Beginning of Skyrim. You go up to get the Dragon's Claw. It's like it's a very, like, one of the first little, like, dungeon missions you do. And there's a guy who's tied up in spider webs. He's Something the Swift. Oh.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna have to run back the other way, I bet. Oh, I've got enough to go through yonder here. That's kind of an interesting level, I guess. I just wish he didn't move like he's on ice. Like his ass kind of like... It's not that he's like sliding. He just has like a weird wind down. Like after you stop moving. It's like as soon as I let go... I let go. He still runs. It's weird. Like he kind of slides around. Damn. Ah, that's gonna drive me nuts if I don't know what his name is. I got the I collected the major L in the game. Let me see. Arvel. His name be Arvel the Swift, and he's like tied up in spoder webs. The council chamber. Let's see, what are we at? We ended Spider-Man in about 45 minutes. We'll check out the third level. I never got past that second one as a kid, so we'll see. They call him Thumper. What? Oh, man, I forgot about this nasty fucking creature. Oh, my God, I forgot all about Thumper. Dude, this movie is fucked. That is a creepy scene. Like, they show off Thumper and, like traumatize the little, like, girl ant. That's messed up, man. This is a good movie. The only reason I can assume they don't talk about it often is just because it does have such an, kind of a socialist conversation. And I might be stupid for saying that. It may not be socialism, but the whole movie is definitely about unifying and... Fuck off. Oh, I'm fighting Thumper. There he is. He's over there. Fuck off. Yep, the berries don't work, apparently. Ew! Ew! I did not like that PlayStation 1 scream he just made. Okay, Thumper, what am I supposed to fucking do with your boss battle? Oh, shit, I see. Okay. What? Oh. Superberry! And I'm dead. Let's beat the fuck out of Thumper and then turn this shit off. Okay. Come on. Nope. Damn. Come on. Fuck. How the fuck am I supposed to beat him? This is a children's video game. Hey, I heard him somehow. I thought he said the berries don't work. Oh, I had to get a special kind of berry? Okay. Is it this? Where is he at? Where's that motherfucker at? Cool. He's fucking dead. Cool. That was a quick boss battle. No. Okay. I've gotten farther in this game than I ever have. So I'll check out the next level, and then I might trade it up. Next in my pile is Rayman Rush. I also have LSD Dream Emulator. I think I might play that in a bit. Mortal Kombat 4, Rayman. Oh, SpongeBob Super Sponge. I used to play the shit out of that game. Yeah, you know, I'll even grab, because we were talking about demo discs, I'll even grab the demo disc I used to play all the time. Hold on. Oh. Ride the winds and enter Riverbed Canyon. This is when he leaves home to find his purpose at the Circus Freaks. An iconic scene. Ooh, I remember this level too. This might have also been on... This might have been on a different demo. I remember this level though. Because you have to jump and try to get over. I think. I wish I knew how these fucking jump pads work. This is clearly supposed to be so I can get this here. And he doesn't have a double jump. And it doesn't do anything when I press jump. God damn it. I don't fucking know. See, that one, that makes sense. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Do I get a higher start jump? Maybe that's what's up. Oh, the camera. Come on. Fuck. Right. Kids will be so frustrated their parents will have to excommunicate them from the family. There's something over there too. Can I climb these things? Or I'm supposed to grab the bird, maybe? I think maybe it is something to do with this bird. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yo. Oh, my God. This is crazy for the time. This is crazy for the time. What an interesting effect. That's actually really cool. Makes it look way bigger than it actually is. Oh, yeah, the bird kills you. That's right, the bird kills you.
Have you been playing all summer?
Game over. Well, that is a sign to switch up games, I think. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Yeah, we'll check out the demo disc. This one was the shit back in the day. Oh. Oh, this intro. Damn. God, this was the coolest shit back in the day. God, I wish PlayStation was this cool still. Ah, this is the one. So it's got Medieval, Brave Fencer. Some of these were trailers too. I was always kind of frustrated, like watching a trailer. This demo for Crash Warped, or a video. Dragon Seeds. I kind of remember these. Oh man. Oh, this commercial, dude. I attribute 95% of the style of this channel and my fascination of this era to this trailer. This was so cool to me, and I couldn't buy any of the stuff in the trailer. Oh, this shit's so cool. Dude, I've tried to find on eBay any of these shirts or those hats. Any PlayStation Underground merch on eBay. Impossible to find. impossible to find. I would kill for any of these, like, God, they're so cool. Oh, that jacket is so dope. Oh my God. Oh, I just every time I think to myself, I need to work on stylization for the website or for this channel or for an art piece. I think back, I'm like, what was really cool back when I was a kid? Oh yeah, that fucking PlayStation shirt commercial. That went so hard. Oh, I wish I could find any of that. All right, let's pick something here. Let's go with medieval. When I was a kid, my dad had this exact demo disc. And we would call medieval Bookie Man, because he was a bookie, he was scary. You know, like spooky bookie, right? So, Bookie Man it's about this little skeleton character who's a knight, and my dad got so good at this demo that he could run through this first level, because it really is only the first level of this game, and I've played a ton of this game. I bought the remake for the PS4. I've played through the original when I finally got the game so much, but my dad only played the demo because he was like, it was only fun for him. It was like, I don't need to buy the full game. Like, I've mastered the demo. You know? I think I've gotten some loading issues here. This typically goes a little faster. Let's see. I think it's more like spooky with a Y. In my brain, at least, that's how I remember. Booky. He's a bookie. He's spooky. My dad had all kinds of weird words for different things. He was like a master at that. Just taking a word and changing it slightly. He's if the best way I can describe my dad is like poster child Gen X. You know? Loved classic rock, Pink Floyd, grew up in throughout the 70s and 80s. Like, he was poster child Gen X. Alright. Let's play some Bookie Man. I hope this loads this time. I got another copy of this if it goes wrong. I got the one that I used to play as a kid, and I got the one I bought. Let's go. Yeah, my dad, the only game my dad talked about on NES, because he didn't have an NES, the only one he talked about was Punch-Out! My dad, like I said, my dad really focused on Sega Genesis and PlayStation 1. That was the only two systems he had. Some of the best memories, I think it's one of the few benefits of being a younger person of today, is just having parents that played video games at least a little bit, you know? Because their parents didn't know what the fuck that was. They were not going to play that shit, you know? But, like, growing up with at least, you know, growing up with somebody who could introduce you to some of this stuff is huge. It's very commonplace now. Like, I think everybody's into games, but... Well, this is not loading. I'm going to grab the other copy. Ugh. The OG. Yeah, just out of, you know, my dad was super sentimental as well. Yo, your grandma played Atari? Yo, that's awesome. That is awesome. That's so cool. Like, one of the things about dad dying is getting all of this stuff, you know, like stuff I remember from as a kid that he kept forever. It's just wild to think that it's, you know, just been around for so long. Yeah, this one skips. I forgot. Oh man, that brings back so many memories. This one skips a little bit on the intro. Alright. Let's see what's up. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Wait. Oh, you were 8 years old. Oh, my God. I'm so... I can't imagine. Yeah, there's, I mean, obviously I didn't lose a parent when I was a kid, but I can't imagine what that felt like. I don't know, I think I said this when the mic wasn't working, but, nothing made me feel 10 years older, 10 or 15 years older than losing my dad. And also being the only person that was like his only heir, and having to clean out his apartment because there was no one else who was going to do it, and having to do like everything, all the paperwork and all of that. God, I feel like I think before Dad died I perpetually felt 21, and now I feel like I'm in my late 30s. You're not that old. What, 2000? Well, in 2000 I was 3 years old. So wait, what, you were... Oh, my math skills are terrible. What year would you have been born then? You were 8. 8 minus 2000. 92? You were born in 92 years old. Oh, are you, what, 32 now? It is a lot. And it's also really emotional. It's really emotional to go through stuff that's like, has been around you your whole life. 5 years. Okay. My math is so bad. 92. 92. That's right. See, my cousin is 92 also. The graveyard. So yeah, first level. We're gonna breeze through this. God, I love this game. I wish the music didn't skip. Its basic story is there's a wizard. There's a dark wizard who's existed for centuries. Decides to raise the dead. And in doing that, he accidentally raises the leader of the army that took the wizard down the first time. Who died on the first battle, so he's kind of considered a joke. You know, he's humiliated. So this is like his second time around. He's back to like secure his legacy as like a hero of this land. And God, I was so fascinated with Jack Skellington and Tim Burton, and having a game like this that's like I'm in a graveyard and I'm a skeleton knight slashing zombies. So cool. Oh, your birthday's in 6 days? Happy belated birthday. We're not belated. Belated means after. I'm giving you a happy birthday before your birthday. There you go. Cool. Yeah, emo time is right. Emo time never ended. emo time is live. This is literally live emo time as we speak. The Red Rune. Let me kill these nasty guys up here. This was such a fascinating game to me, though. The idea that you could even have a game like this, where I felt like I was playing a Tim Burton movie, was so mind-boggling. That music is so skippy. The CD's old. Okay. If I kill all the enemies in the main game, I can get the chalice. but this is the demo, so I can't get that chalice. So there are two paths here. We can go the up path, which is kind of how it's pointing you, or you can go over here. I'm gonna go over here. This is the way I always like going. And the jump scare. Where is it? Oh, there we go, yeah. It's usually closer behind you. This game is, I would akin it to a very, very primitive Dark Souls. There's no combat mechanics. It's not that specific. It's more hack and slash. But the main game, you can get all kinds of different weapons and really build like a kit and stuff like that, and play around with like how you attack enemies and stuff. But the demo just kind of gives you the only the two things. And when I say primitive, I mean like really primitive Dark Souls. Dark Souls and, you know, From Software games in general are very complex in their mechanics. This game reminds me more of Demon Souls, I would say, than Dark Souls. Oh, Tunic. There's an area in Tunic. I've actually not heard of Tunic. I'm not familiar. What's it like? Is it like a roguelike or a... Oh, this was so cool. From the shackles of death, my old enemy, Sir Fortescue, pursues me. You're too late. My army have risen from the grave. You will never leave the necropolis. Ah, I love the art style. The remake made this game 10 times more goofier than I imagined it in my head as a kid. Like, the remake of this game feels more kind of like Saturday morning cartoon. But this game has a darkness to it. It's goofy still, but it has like it feels more of the times. It feels more Invader Zim. It feels more Tim Burton than the remake does. The remake kind of gives it a weird Pixar kind of twist where everything's like all of the blacks in the background would be like light blues and made it super cartoony. So to get in there, you need the club. I don't even think you get the club in the demo. I don't remember. Takes a lot of inspiration from the Zelda games and some of the Dark Souls too. Tunic. Oh, man, it sounds familiar. Oh, it's okay. I've seen the little fox guy before. Oh, it's like isometric. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I think to get the club, I gotta get through this part. Oh man, fuck this part. I remember being a kid and being like, I hate this. Ugh. Oh fuck, I forgot those ones do that. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm just gonna kill him. There we go. Oh, the headless zombies. These used to kind of freak me out. These things were weird. I don't think as a kid I imagined them as headless. I think I just kind of imagined them as having like weird stumpy heads in their bodies. This has the club. Yeah. The story is really good because you don't have words. There's so little English. You have to put the menu. Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's weird. That's way more complex than I thought. This game had a lot of backtracking too. If I remember right, you have to bring a rune. Yeah. So there's later in the game, there's a rune or something you have to bring in here that opens up all of these gates. But this room used to freak me out as a kid because the idea of something being trapped behind it like that is so gross. It just wigged me out. Oh, fuck off. Oh no, the rune room is over here. I remember. Yeah, you bring like the you can bring it in here and then it does something weird with a witch or something. I can't remember. Kind of reminds me of Mario 64 a little bit too. Yeah, the shield. Here we go. I'll have to put that on my wish list. It's on Steam, right? Surely. Oh. I'm gonna hit the bathroom really quick. I'm gonna pause it. I will be right back. Something I did not anticipate was that it was a timed demo. But that's probably for the best. Medieval's one of those games that I would probably want to play in its entirety like that Spider-Man game. Oh, you got an Xbox. Killer. Man, I miss when Xbox was cool. I'm not trying to rip on Xbox, but I feel like the Xbox One and the Series X kind of are bummy, in my opinion. I miss when games had style. Game systems had style and design elements. I feel like Xbox went from being this really cool thing that fell from space, like the original Xbox felt like it was an alien thing, to being as corporate as possible. It's a black box that plays video games. Yeah, but where's the pizzazz? Where's the atmosphere? You know? Let's see. What else can we... You Don't Know Jack commercial. Let's see what happens with this.
Ooh, I'm sorry. We were looking for the Battle of the Bulge. But don't worry, because points are doubled in the lightning round.
Heck, forget about the lightning round and this game. If you want to play a real game show, I mean really play a game show, first you gotta learn that you don't know Jack.
Excuse me? I don't know what?
Ugh.
You don't know Jack, the game show where high culture...
Another game Dad used to really play. But he played it on the computer. We didn't play it on PlayStation. He had You Don't Know Jack, the first one. We played this all the time. And of course he knew all the answers because it's all Gen X facts. All of You Don't Know Jack is Gen X, like, factoids. You know? And it's funny to me because You Don't Know Jack turned into Jackbox, which people know Jackbox, like they know the games from Jackbox, but very few of them play You Don't Know Jack in Jackbox. Most people play like Drawful, or they play like Quiplash, right? But this, I remember, God, playing this with Dad and being like, I don't know what Spock said in episode 42 of fucking, you know, this is this, and he's like, oh, I know. You know? Yeah, Valk, it is like a fridge. I just, makes me sad. It makes me sad to see something with such an interesting design get so tanked. Here's another one. I had to buy this game myself years later because I was so nostalgic about it. And they got rid of the gore in the official version. The demo has this fantastic gore element where you stomp on civilians and they'll turn into red and green splats on the ground. And they got rid of that in the main game. And there's a lot of little weird events they put in this. It's clear that they tried to make the demo look as cool as possible. And the main game lost some elements of the demo. Oh, this shit was so cool. Okay. The music. No, yeah, Nintendo's the only one I think that's holding like the old game standard, where it's like, we release a game that's finished, for one, we're going to release a game that's done, and we're going to hold on to the idea that video games will forever be this thing that none of Nintendo's games you have to download. You know? The exception would be third-party games. Like, you buy the cartridge, and it's on that cartridge. It's going to play off that cartridge, you know, forever. I just love PlayStation. I mean, God, I grew up playing it. I have a soft spot for this era. Well, I have plenty of shit to say about Sony and how PlayStation's been handled. I just think that when game consoles had personality and character is when it was the coolest it could be. Gaming marketing peaked with PlayStation 1, in my opinion. Like, I teach graphic design, I teach digital design, I went to school for, like, that kind of thing. So, this to me is, like, so cool and interesting. And now I feel like everything has this weird cybernetic post-Frutiger era sheen to it. Simplicity. Minimalism. I don't know. I'm kind of not as into it as I am to the kind of the grungy and weirdness of this era. You can blow these up. I think if I people catch on fire in this and they scream in agony? Somewhere.
Approaching medevac requires a secure landing zone.
Don't I have a flamethrower? Where's my flamethrower? Oh yeah, I can transform into a little car. Oh, I've got bullets. Okay, yeah, transform back. Transform back. Here we go. Yeah, I like the mech. Okay. So yeah, I'm a cop. And if you crush them... Yeah! That little, see that nasty goop? They got rid of that in the main game. I don't understand why. It's so awesome. As a kid, I was like, whoa, I really crushed their guts out. That's fucked. Yeah. Blow shit up.
Looks like Mysterio has a dreadnought. Crack it open,
break it down. Okay. Okay, so I got my little jump. I think there's a way up here. Blow that shit up. No, I gotta get up on that bridge. I have to go the long way around. Oh, no, I gotta blow up the tank! Yeah! Oh, that's so sick. As a kid, I was like, I don't know. I just loved... I had a weird love-hate relationship with things that were traumatizing. I used to think this was so messed up as a kid, but at the same time, I was like... I look back on it now, and I'm like, no, this is fucking cool. It's just a video game, you know? Oh, they're screaming on fire! Where are they? Yeah! Isn't that so messed up? Like, imagine being, like, you know, 5 to 6 years old and watching little, like, PS1 characters on fire screaming in agony. I was, like, so, like, I was so invested. I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Oh, if I blow up the hot dog stand. Yeah.
Try to keep the property damage to a minimum, okay?
So messed up. None of it's in the main game, though. They got rid of so much of, like, the weird, like... I don't know. That's a sound effect I'd love to pull for anything. The screaming characters from this game. That's, you know what, Volk, that's totally fair. I get that. I get that on such a interpersonal level. Like, sometimes you just want something that's like... I think there's a part of me that loves like goofy, over the top violence, you know, and I think that comes from A, the media growing up, but also B, I just think that, like, there's such a place for cartoony violence because it kind of makes you appreciate and understand, like, when real violence happens, that shit's messed up. You know, like, if I were to see somebody on fire screaming like that, I wouldn't be laughing my ass off. I think it's just funny that it's a little PS1 man. And it's a looping scream. That is so, you know, as a kid, it was so real. It was like, whoa, this is messed up. And then now I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, this is the goofiest shit. The little fucking spaghetti splats on the ground. Oh, yeah. Well, that's different, too. There's, like, a natural... Okay. There's, like, a natural beauty to that. You know what I mean? There's not a natural beauty in, like, a game like Postal 2, where it's literally just, like, you know, irreverence, brutal irreverence, silly cartoon about killing people kind of mentality, versus, like, observing something and it's poetic, you know? Yeah, it's poetic. You get it. Yeah. I'm like 75% through a tall boy also, so I'm sure I'm just rambling. Yeah, I never actually did whatever the mission was after this point. I just ran around and killed people. But yeah, this game's cool. It's one of those ones on my list to like beat someday, because I have such fond memories of playing this. I wish there was something that was kind of like this now. But maybe more with a GTA kind of style camera. Like a little bit closer. And that was I think that was the end of our time for that. I think it finally kicked me out. It's taken 16,000 years to load. Oh, this loading screen. Oh, man. Yeah. Alright, let's change it up. Cool deal. So, we did Bugs Life, we did Spider-Man, we did the demo disc. I kind of want it, I think I want to end. Yeah, right? No, yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. I never got that into Overwatch, but like, I do think that on launch with the characters, it was a natural spiritual successor to like TF2 in a way that everybody wanted. And I feel like it just became so overblown over time. Like, I just felt I felt burned by Overwatch. I don't like how quickly people started getting really elitist about it, too. I was not really about having someone yap in my ear about how to play the game. That was just not something that really happened in TF2. It did, but not in the same way at all. Ooh, Spyro? I could put on a little Spyro. You know what? Hold on. What the heck? Where's my copy of Spyro? Ah, there we go. I plumb founded it. Hold on. Man, this game is such a classic. This is another one of those ones that I have such good memories with. God, I played the shit out of this game. This and Crash Bandicoot 2 were like the big mainstay PlayStation 1 games that I would say I played all the time. I never played Spyro 2. I never played Spyro 3. I had the first one. That's all I played. And I memorized the shit out of that. And this game is weird compared to the other two. The other two kind of have like a weird 90s edge to them. Like he skateboards and he's like, whoa. This game is weird. Spyro 1, masterpiece. Hold on, let me see here. Oh. Ba-dum bum bum bum. Boom bum 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 boom. Yeah. It's weird to think this game came out the year I was born. That's a trip. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing is like I feel that way, like beating all three of the original games. I feel that way about Crash Bandicoot. But Spyro for me, and I feel like this is it's you either had one or the other. If you if you were born in the 1900s, you had one or the other. Right? And I was such a Crash Bandicoot nut. I 100%ed all three games. But Spyro, I only really love, like deeply love the first game. I love the other two. I think they're fantastic games, but nothing beats the simplicity of this game and the weirdness of this game. It established so much. No, we're not gonna save. We're just gonna start new. Start fresh.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it six? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnorc character? Now I understand he's found a magic spell to turn...
And Nasty Nork is never mentioned ever again in the games. You beat him, and he's dead. And then it's all Ripto for the rest of the series.
No threat! Besides, he is ugly. That does it.
Ugh.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Looks like I'm gonna go smoke a doobie behind the Arby's.
Adventure begins. Goddamn. Let's go. Ugh. Let me just relax here. Lock in. Oh, this game is such a fucking masterpiece.
Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork?
I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, Sonic. I mean, Sonic on Genesis. That's like, you know, I played Sonic 2. That was the one that I had as a kid. David had Sonic 1. And so we would talk about, like, as a kid, we talk about the different things that were, like, I remember playing, like, it was interesting how he and I both just kind of grew up with a lot of the same stuff. I think that's why we're so close as we are, in a weird way. That's not the only reason why, but one of the reasons why. I love that man. I think I gotta hop on these over here in a specific order or something too, right? One of them, they glow up when you... Oh, yeah. The whole game is so cute!
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
My original copy of this game, some of the dragons would shrink down, and it would forever load. You would run up to a dragon, it would start to crack, and it would crack forever, because it couldn't load that dragon in. And so I just kind of remember, every time that happens, there's like a weird part of my brain that's like, you need to be, you be careful, you could lose this. It could all run if you unlock that dragon. They glow! Maybe I gotta do a level first or something. I don't remember how that works. Yeah, it really is. It really is. I like a lot of the later levels more than this. I love, like, Cliff Town in this game. I love the Swamp World. Swamp World stands out to me. Cliff Town stands out with the... Oh! And the one where the guys, like, moon you. I think that's World 2, where, like, you follow them to their little tents, and you burn their things, and they, like, moon you. That shit was so funny. So funny. Oh, man. Alright, let's do a level. The obvious choice. Oh, fuck this thing. I remember that guy. And then getting up top to catch the egg, little egg character. Oh, man. Okay. There he is. I hear him. Okay, I kind of remember. I gotta go. Fuck this guy. Yeah. And there's another dragon up here.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump. And try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Yeah, I can do that. That's epic. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. And then there's a... It's up here, I think I get to him. Yeah. Oh, this was... When I first figured this out as a kid, I felt so accomplished. I was like, this is a secret. There's no way it's not. I was like, I have found something that no one else has found. Yeah, the little egg thieves, and I think also too, just like, I had a couple of friends who kind of grew up with the 64. You know, their equivalent to this is like Banjo-Kazooie. You know what I mean? Like, this game isn't as complex as Banjo-Kazooie, but I feel like it's a very similar sentiment where it's like, just put them in the world and let them find stuff. You know, let them explore and figure out, like, what they need to find. Oh, this is so... It's all, the muscle memory is crazy right now. Yeah, I was saying it, like something as simple as the egg thief back in the day for me would have taken like, you know, playthrough after playthrough after playthrough after playthrough to finally realize how to do. I'm an only child, so but like, yeah, being able to like it's crazy how nowadays it's like, oh, that's instinctual. Like, of course that's gonna be an element of this game. Like a secret, yeah, why not? Or like you know, a chase scene. Yeah, this is definitely one I should play through on stream. I need the key for that.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
He's such a piece of shit. I love him. Alright. I gotta find that stupid key. You'd think I'd remember, but I haven't played this one in a long time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just got my... I hope that this signal thing was an issue with my old motherboard. I do, because it's running really smooth right now for me. Knock on wood. So I will stream more if it continues to be at least consistent. I stopped because I was having so many issues. Like, I couldn't get through a stream without, like, it being, you know, the screen cutting off, which is the worst scenario. When your signal is not working, that's the worst scenario. I can deal with mic issues and, like, you know, management issues, but that shit sucked. Oh, no, I don't need to save. I'm just playing this for a little bit. That was instinctual. That was so instinctual. Oh, man. Okay. I don't remember where this key is. Fuck you. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm not going to 100% this. My goal is to get to the guys who moon you. That is the goal. That's where we're moving to. Alright. So, Maze is next. With the frog guys, the weird frog people. The closest thing I can think now that really carries the spirit of this style of game are indie games, like Hat in Time, and like AAA wise, it's not a thing anymore. The only exception I think is Astrobot. That new Astrobot game for PlayStation. I know you said you're not playing PlayStation, but the new Astrobot game is a fucking masterpiece. It is so good. It is like this times 10. I mean, it's like better than Mario Odyssey. Right? Better than Mario Odyssey. And I know that's a tall order, but it literally is. It's fantastic. I recommend it to anybody.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Thank you, purple character. The music in this game too, dude. Oh my god. So good. Yeah, something about the music in this game and the level design compared to its sequels is very different to me. It's very different to me. I don't think, objectively, this is the best Spyro game. I don't. I think 2 is probably the best. Maybe 3. But to me, personally, I think that when I think of Spyro, this is what I think of. This weird, super fairy tale feeling, eccentric world that is so inhuman. And I feel like as it progressed and they added more characters, as cute and as awesome as they are, those characters shifted. You know? I feel like it shifted the feel of this game.
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Spyro being a lone wolf, I like way more than him having friends. That's it. You know, I've never put it into words before, but thinking about it, him having friends kind of killed it for me. That's rough. That's rough to say. Not killed it. Not killed it. It just made it feel like a different game. Sigma Spyro. No, I did not see your message. What's up?
There's something that's by the gate outside. If you could grab it from Amazon.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna lay in the dark for a little while. I'm really busy.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna pause it. Yo, so it's so cold out, right? It's so cold out. And I went to grab this Amazon package that was outside. And as soon as I opened the door, I see a cat. I see a thick gray tabby squeeze through the fence of my porch and sprint away. And I'm like, no, please come back. It's too cold. She was gone. Like, as soon as and it's dark out too, so I'm like looking outside and she's gone. And I'm like, shit. I'm like, I feel so bad. I wish I could, like, I need to get cat food. You know, I need to get cat food and, like, bring her.
I'm sorry, I have to turn this heat off.
Go for it. Turn it off. I gotta get some cat food and put it out and make sure that, like, I can support my local neighborhood. But I feel bad because it's so cold out. She needs to come in. I would wholeheartedly let her in. I keep her away from my dog, understandably, because I don't know if, you know, and I just put her in a warm corner of a room. Just shut her, and just at least for the night. I'll be honest with you, if there's, and this is growing up as a kid in my neighborhood where feral cats were rampant. You saw feral cats everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you would walk outside and there'd be like 6 of them running down the road. It's like, I trust a cat's ability to live outside comfortably, but when it's cold like this, that's where things get really sad. You know? That's where it's like, oh, damn. But, like, letting a cat out into the world, like, there are house cats, obviously. But, like, a cat that's, like, used to living outside needs to go outside. They'll get depressed. I can't help, and it makes me sad because I can't help a cat that literally sprinted away from me. Like, I feel like I can put maybe some cheese or a little something. Maybe I'll put a little something outside. But I feel like the unfortunate truth is it's like, the most I could do is give the cat a place that's warm for time. But I can't sit out there in the cold waiting for her. I don't know. I love animals so very much, and so it's it's a difficult dilemma for me. Oh, I did it. I did it from, was that from memory? I probably was, to be honest with you. I just feel like Orange Boy was indoor-outdoor. Now he's indoor only. He's older, so he's getting used to it. That's fair. Like, I feel like there's a certain age where it starts to get to that point. I think that it's cruel to not let a cat who's used to going out. And I'm not saying, okay, I should rephrase. It's not cruel, whatever you're doing. I'm sure you love your cats. I could not personally be like, you're inside forever now. Unless it was like living circumstance changed. If I had the land, I'd be like, the land and a fence. I'll be honest with you, cats are really good about knowing where food comes around too. I just remember feeding feral cats in my neighborhood as a kid and being like, they know where it is. Like, they know, they're so smart. Makes me sad. I would 100% steal that cat. I would, if I could afford it. I need one more barrel. You're shitting my fucking pants. No, I got all the barrels. Okay. I got all the barrels. Yeah, let's do arches this time. An orange tabby is like my favorite kind of cat. It's funny you say orange too, because this is the only kind of cat my dad would buy, in quotations, would adopt. He had 2 orange tabbies, Cosmo and Chopper. And they had so much boundless energy, just like orange tabbies do. But he was like, that's the best kind of cat. An orange tabby? They got so much energy. They're fun to play with. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You know? There's a great photo of me at maybe like 5 or 6 years old. Sitting with them on the bed. But my dad was also like, cats go outside. So he would, he lived in an apartment in Charlotte. I bet you I would. I bet you I would love George. I love cat. It's been a long time since I've had a cat, but he had these two cats, and Chopper, Cosmo. So Dad used to let his cats outside. I had to remember because this is old. This is old memory. This is why Dad never got cats after them, because of this situation. He would let Chopper and Cosmo go outside in his apartment in Charlotte. Right? It was definitely like suburban, and there was like a creek area, and it was still kind of like woodsy. So he was in, and they would always come back. Like he knew he'd let them out for a little bit. They go out, they come back, right? And Cosmo one day never came back, which was very sad. So he had Chopper. He had Chopper for 2 more years, and then Chopper passed away from cat leukemia, which I did not know was even a thing as a kid. But those I remember them both, and having good memories with them. Orange tabbies. But he would also he had a special name for him. So he had a cat named Ransom when he was younger. And Ransom turned into Phantom. So all cats turned into Phantom. That's a Phantom right there. Phantom. And then my aunt, his sister, before she could speak, used to call them gigs. Like kitties, instead of kit, it would be gig. So then cats turned into gigs, or gigamas. So gig or gigama means cat, and phantom means cat. Like, there's not a world in my brain where I can't imagine the word phantom not meaning a cat. Like, it's like encoded in my brain. If some stranger said, "Oh, look at that phantom," I'd be like, oh, where? You know? That's crazy. It's so sad. Oh, I gotta kill these things. That's the other thing I can do here. The planes. I don't need to try again, though. I don't need to. Oh. Oh, wow. George is such a great name for a cat. That is such a fantastic name. Dame Dats. Yeah, Dame Dats. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I can hear it. I can hear it in my brain. It's so funny how, like, you know, you get close with animals and they pick up different terms. Did I get enough, Chief? Wait, how many did I need? Oh, the flying thing you don't even rescue fucking dragons in. Oh, I forgot about over here.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide.
Yeah. Oh, Siamese Daimee cat dads. Daimee dads. Okay, I can kind of hear it. Yeah. That's so funny. That's crazy, actually. It's weird because it's such a part of my my family. is like the things like my dad and my aunt used to call cats. It's cool that it you know, it's a human thing, you know, not just a family thing. Yeah, Ransom Phantoms. When Dad died, because he was so into cats throughout his life, my aunt got us all an Airbnb, and she walked out on the back porch of that Airbnb, and there was an orange cat that like wouldn't stop meowing at her. And that's like that, you know, that's that weird cosmic shit that like really makes you think, you know, like what the fuck happens once we're gone. It's crazy. That's such a crazy story. She was like, it was literally the week after he passed away, and we were all together, and she's like on the back porch, like watching this orange cat just constantly meow at her. The day after he died, my house got swarmed with katydids, and I didn't understand why, because I'd never seen them before at my house. I've lived here now for about 4 years, and I'd never seen a katydid once, but my porch was covered in them, and I was like, dude, there's something going on, you know?
Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the L2
Knee-nuts.
and R2 buttons.
Knee-nuts. That's awesome. That's hilarious. One of the things I can think that I used to say as a kid was, instead of the instructions, right, for like a Lego set, I would say the constructions. Instead of, yeah, like the constructions. Dude, it's crazy how God, it's just like my brain naturally just remembers everything to do. It's so weird. I'm not even thinking about it. I guess what I mean is like I am definitely agnostic. I would not consider myself atheist. I don't think I'm that this is going to be a really bold statement. I'm not that self-absorbed. I don't think that I can wholeheartedly say that there isn't something without proof. We could very well be in anything. It could be a fucking simulation. It could be Buddha was right. It could be Muhammad was right. It could be, it's like who the fuck knows? I do know that religion has been used as a way to manipulate people, and that's a scary thought. I do think that though it's just this world is too fucking crazy and too chaotic for me not to think for even a split second that maybe after you pass away, your energy somehow carries into this world, no matter how that may be explained. If it's just to say goodbye, if it's just to be present, if it's only in the minds and the hearts of the people that knew you is how you stay alive, Like, I feel like in a way, life supersedes based on remembrance.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
Ingrained in your brain, yeah. Scientifically, energy can either be destroyed or created. Exactly. That is, and from what we understand, your body dies, and that goes somewhere. It goes somewhere. Playing Spyro, having deep philosophical questions. Like, it has to go somewhere. There's a lot of what makes a person is so a part of your brain. Right, and when your brain dominates is not the word. When your brain utilizes electrical synapses and stuff like that in order to form thoughts, feelings, emotions, responses, you have like a weird. Like my first thought is like that it has to go somewhere when you die. Does it disperse through the body and disappear forever? I think in a weird way, humans are more in tune with the reality around them than they realize. So even if a person is dead and they're actually gone, you know what I mean? The memory and the concept and the idea and especially when you spend a lot of time with people, like it lives on. Like that's how it lives. Like so like for me, like I feel like Dad's with me all the time. I might be working on something. I might be, playing a game or doing whatever, and I feel it in the back of my head. It feels like, shit, like he's here. You get that feeling, and I think that there's something to that. You know what I mean? There's something to that. Yeah, I mean it could also disperse into the ground and shit though. You know what I mean? If we're gonna look at it like objectively, where does electricity go when you ground a wire? But again, I think it has something to do with the human understanding of reality and the human spirit is how people achieve immortality. You know what I mean? The more that people remember someone on a personal level, though, I feel like just remembering someone from a historic level doesn't count. I feel like on a personal level, like when you feel like someone's with you, or you feel like this was a sign from this person, that shit's real, It may not be real in like a physical sense, but it's real in a metaphysical, like psychological sense. I like that. I'm not a scientist, I just have ideas.
Thank you for releasing me.
You're welcome, Chief. All right, I think that's enough. I think I have enough to go to see the little funny man. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. So, where am I at? Oh, yeah. Let's see. I already got the 2 egg guys. I gotta go to the balloon, man. Alright, Marco. You didn't think I could do it, you piece of shit. Oh, yeah. The Peacekeepers. Alright. Just looking at the lineup here. Let's see. I'm at 2 hours, 30 minutes. That's fine. Let me see what time. Almost 10. We just chilling. Oh.
Welcome to Peacekeepers, Spyro. Look how our treasure has been turned against us and stolen. We cover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Yeah, treasures. Okay. So you gotta go burn their. In the remastered, I think they lost a lot in the art style of the remastered. I really do. I think that the way that this game felt had a weird, like, demented Muppet feel for the enemies that carried throughout all the games, and then they decided to make these characters way too detailed. Like, I love, like, their weird Muppet mouths. Here we go. Are they gonna... There we go. They didn't have to put this in the game, but they most definitely did. It's so messed up. Like, why? Oh, man. Oh, that used to be so funny. It still is. That's killer. 10 out of 10 is right. That's classic. Oh, yeah, this is up for playthrough. This is definitely up for playthrough. I could play through this game again. I'm gonna switch it up. Let's see. What else we got here? Let's go with the weird Rayman game. We're gonna go with the weird one. Oh. Now, people think that Rayman was always a platformer before it became a party game with Rayman Raving Rabbids. However, for PlayStation 1, we had the Rayman party game, Rayman Rush, which is a very quick game. I'll play like a round of this and then move on to the next thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've got Year of the Dragon and Ripto's Rage as well. I got those, and it's funny because I got Ripto's Rage and Year of the Dragon years later. You know what I mean? Like, I got them as an adult. Taking its sweet time. Oh, really? Oh, damn. Hey, you don't gotta do it, none of that. Hold on to your Spyros. They're gonna... It's funny. I gotta reset the system. I think it's happening. Don't tell me this game's broken, too. Ugh, things are getting old. One of the things about physical games that I really like is, you know, you buy a game on Steam or you buy a game on Switch or any digital distribution tactic, and I think that is in the long term anti-consumer. Oh yeah, it worked. I think that in the short term, it's great. I can pay $15 a month and play any game I want. That's amazing. But, you know, you've dropped hundreds of $1,000s into this service, and you have nothing to show for it other than the experience, you know? I like being able to say, I've had this game, this Rayman copy of Rayman Rush, since I was, I don't know, 5 years old. You know, and it will always work, and I will never have to worry about it not working unless it breaks, which is the sad part. But it's also been backed up 10,000 times over. I can reburn it, worst case scenario. Like, preservation's a weird thing with art like this. I feel like a lot of digital distribution and digital copies of things will be lost to time because people can't actually like keep them. But yeah, it's kind of a weird party game where they take all the characters from Rayman 2 and make them do different stuff like race and like capture point, capture the flag, and like it's weird. I used to love Rayman as a kid. It's funny. Well, it's like, even now, they gyp you, because you buy... Actually, I don't know if you can say gyp anymore. Fuck. they I didn't mean that. they screw you. They kind of like, it's like you can't, you know, you can't buy a new game and then have the game all on the disc. Like, it's not a thing that happens anymore. Like all the copies of the PS5 games I have, like all of the PS5 games that I have are download. You know what I mean? Like, I have the disc, but that disc is just there to make sure you bought the game. Like if there was no internet, like 24, 30 years from now, if I try to put a game into my PS5, it's not going to play because it has to download it, and those servers are going to be long gone. You know what I mean? Like, it's unfortunate. I don't want to save. Well, you know what? Let's do this actually instead. Oh, there's no numbers. Why? Oh man, I used to love playing this with my friends. This is another thing that's kind of dead and gone. Inviting people over to play co-op games. I mean, is this even a question? We're going Rayman. Yeah, Rayman games, they're I would say they're a weird. Rayman 2 is the one I would play, and it's a weird blend of Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, where it's linear, but it's not like the worlds are so big it feels open world, you know? It's like interesting, it's different. And Ubisoft just totally they screwed that shit over. It's gone. We're going Water Canyon. Who will stand above the rest? Give it a try. If you fail, you'll need more practice. Time attack, championship, training. Let's just do a championship. Yeah, Guitar. I think that's one of the things that has stood the test of time, because people hold on to Guitar Hero. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that people like keep track of. Oh shit! I'm fucking playing. Oh fuck! He's ahead of me. Damn. Fuck. Damn. I am not doing very well. This is very different than your average Rayman game. This is definitely like the racing version of Rayman, you know? Like, it's like the party game version. There we go. Yeah, we got a stun. Oh, get the fuck out of my way. Fuck off. There we go. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Fuck you. No. Shit. Okay. Something tells me I did not win this one. Oh. No! Shit! Oh my god, I'm locked the fuck in. Please! Oh my god! Damn it. I have to... I'm gonna lose. Oh, he won. Damn. That's a lot harder than I remember. Holy shit. This is like another game. It's kind of like a better version of Sonic R in my brain. It's kind of like, instead of having it be like racing cars, you're using your skills in a game that came out before it. So if you were good at like Rayman 2, you could, you know, this whole game was basically the like chase scenes in that game. It's a weird choice. I'll be honest with you. It's a weird game to make. I guess like party games were just really popular, you know. Like Crash Team Racing and Mario Kart and. Now the PS2 version of this game is called Rayman Arena. This is called Rayman Rush, and I think it's just the racing. But in Rayman Arena, there's like a battle mode and like all of these different modes. I think that's the one I played more than this one. But I do remember playing this. Like, Rayman Arena has this racing mode and all these same racing maps, but the PS1 version of this game is just racing, because I guess they couldn't fit it all on a CD. Holy shit. Oh my god! I'm going to fucking lose again? I even took the high ground that time, and he fucking lapped me. Get fucking owned, you piece of shit. Oh my god. That was hilarious. How the fuck are people... Okay, no, I thought that was the scoreboard up top. That was what I did. Okay. I've won the Water Canyon level. I've unlocked Dawn Sand. Dawn Sand? Yeah. Let's see. So how do I get to Dawn Sand? Oh no, this has the versus mode. Or is it just racing though? Okay, yeah, player 2 doesn't exist, so I bet you it is just racing display. That's fine. Wow. That's broken. That's wild. I just went back to the main menu without restarting the game and it got rid of my... It's asking me for a save slot. Wow. Who knew a game from like 1999 is broken? Alrighty. Well, that was enough of that one. What else we got over here? Let's see. I think we're gonna do this little snowboarding game. I'll be right back. 1 sec. You know what they say in Italy. Oh, okay. Next up, we got Cool Borders. It's another one I used to, obviously, like most of these games are games I used to play the fuck out of. Cool Borders is also kind of a quick one. It's mostly like a speed run. There's a bunch of different maps to play, but it's like a like a snowboarding game. A genre that is kind of dead now. You don't really see modern extreme sports games. I feel like it was a very 90s idea. Like, they remade Tony Hawk. There's like one other game I can think of that does like all of them at once. It's a game that it's modern, it's newer, that has like snowboarding and skateboarding and mountain bike riding and all this different stuff. Yeah. Classic Tony Hawk is definitely like the gold standard for that kind of like weird extreme sports game. I do really like this game though. The first two are a little too janky, but this one has a nice like tight control scheme, good music, good presentation, good characters. The energy is like fucking sick. Never been snowboarding. Never done skiing either. Just hard cuts to this like low poly. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, Cool Borders was cool as fuck. What the fuck happened to Cool Borders? Shit just vanished. Whoa! That's not even snowboarding. That's just crazy. It's not like strapped to your feet. That's wild. Were you like laying on it? I'm gonna go rookie. I don't remember. Damn. That's crazy. That's wild. Here we go. Fuck off. Whoop. Okay, yeah. Gotta remember how this works. Oh, okay. Yeah, so like square is like the handbrake. I would love a game that's like this now. Most snowboarding games kind of go, or even games that are kind of similar to this, go for like the simulation level. I want some like crazy arcadey, like that's awesome. Ooh, I just screwed myself. Oh, I just screwed myself. There's no way they don't let me now. There's no way. Oh my god. Go. Go quick. Shit. Oh man, this is bad. It's over. I don't think I'm gonna be able to turn this one around. Maybe. Shit. Yeah, Sonic but Sonic though, like the whole time you're kind of like, yeah, like the snowboard, like or even the intro to 2, like it's still like fucking shit. I'm trying to focus at the same time while talking. The game itself is already fast, so you kind of already feel kind of like out of control. They're a lot of fun like this. I wish that there was something to fill this void. You know, like you don't really have control of the speed that you're going at. So you're kind of always going downhill. I just can't think of anything that like plays with gravity like that. Unless it's like a simulation, like Steep or something like that. Yeah, I gotta do better than that. That fucking sucked. We can do better than this. There we go. Oof. Also, just being able to hit somebody in a high-octane sport like this, like be able to go out of the gate like literally punching someone, it's so funny as fuck. Ooh, missed that. Hit this one too. Hit this. Yo! There we go. I think there's a way for me to crouch down too, but I don't remember how to do that. Shit. That's not good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get control. There we go. Woo! Let's see what else we got. That's the only level I really truly played over and over and over, was that first one. As a kid, I'm not playing through menus, you know, I just hit X until I was playing. Let's see. You know what? I imagine I lock stuff through a tournament. I don't want to start that, though. Let's do, like, Mount Koji. Horse meat. Let's do it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I remember this one. There was a reason why I didn't play this one. Okay. Oh, shit. Go, go, go. Oh, yeah, there's a reason why I didn't play this one. Oh my god, okay. Definitely a rougher hill. I used to do sledding. I would like, I have a sled that I would take and go down hills and stuff. But I never, you know, I certainly didn't take the trucks off a skateboard and try to bank it down a hill. That's wild. That's awesome though. That's one of those things I feel like you have to see to truly appreciate, you know what I mean? Oh, fuck me. I don't have this one memorized. Go. Past the weird Minecraft texture, please. I feel like it'd be hard to do with such a small board. Yeah, last place, not surprised. Let's see, we're almost at 10:30. Oh, let's see. I think it's time for the main attraction. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right. Oh, let's put this in. So, this is a very expensive video game. I modded my PS1 with a chip that you solder onto it, and then just burned the game because that was infinitely cheaper than trying to like import this or like get it to work on a NTSC system. So, but this is LSD Dream Emulator, which had a huge little burst in popularity probably in like 2012, 2014. But to actually play it on a PlayStation is really weird. You get some weird things happening, especially on a burned copy. Like the game's already weird. You know what I mean? This shit, I feel like, was so ahead of its time. Randomly generated worlds and experiences based on what people touch, and also, this intro is fantastic. This is very of the time in its own way. This shit rules. Oh yeah. Dude, this is fucking sick. Okay, let me play the game. Have you not heard of this game? I feel like it was super popular in like 2012 to 2015. It was like really common for people to stream this by emulating it because of how ahead of its time it was. It's almost like, imagine you're walking through a dream world, but everything is randomly generated, so it's kind of like Minecraft-esque in the sense that everybody's run is going to be different, right? So let's just go. And there's like also like you can pull different runs based on understanding how the dreams function in themselves, and there's so much to this game. So here we go. We start in our little apartment. You move pretty slow in some areas. So if you touch a wall or you touch an object, it will take you to different parts of the... It's so hard to... I mean, it's literally like a dream. So I'm in Green World, it appears. I'm not really a big fan of Green World. What the fuck? Is that like a rocket ship? I've never gotten this before. And you know, I've played this game a handful of times. Never once been to Green World with the rocket ship. That's fucking weird. It's just Valk and I right now. But that's what happens. I'm mostly doing it for fun. I'm gonna go over here. You should come see this game. Gotcha. I'm like dumbfounded. I know if I touch something, I'll go to a different world. But this is, you know, this came out 97 or something. Like this feels like now like a modern indie game. This feels like something someone would throw together, like fucking oh my god, what was the name of that game? Sludge Life or something. There's Sludge Life, and then there's also Cruelty Squad. Cruelty Squad feels this way too. Ooh, I like this rock. I want to touch this rock. Certified rock moment. Oh, my dream is over. So what this and this is kind of tough to transcribe. I don't even fully know how it works, but the level is now over, and my dream was not an upper; it was very mid. So now I'm on day 2. Oh, I think that it would be impossible to play. I think it would be impossible to play on. I mean, I guess not impossible. You just touch things and just see what happens. I have no idea what that says. Cannot read Japanese. My dream is apparently over, part 2. I missed something. Okay. Oh, no. I don't think there's understanding it. So I'm back in my apartment. Let's try and not touch a wall this time. Ooh. Ah! Ah! Yeah. I'm in Green World 2? Oh, I know this map, though. This map is not always green. Ooh. Oh! I touched the wall. So you gotta be careful what you touch, because it'll, like, just immediately put you in fucking anywhere. I'm in the big city. Oh my god. I'm gonna make it big. I'm like sheep in the big city. There's dead people on the ground. That is a dead body. Oh my god. That is a PS1 man who has passed away. That is quite unfortunate. Holy shit. Okay. There's just a guy in the road. This is a nightmare now. It's not even a dream anymore. Somehow didn't touch the wall there. A light. Multiple. It's weird, right? Like, it just feels... I don't know. Even though there's a language barrier, I feel like this would be weird even to, like, somebody who kind of sort of knew what was happening. Okay, so I'm now in a... Okay. Goodbye to that place, apparently. I wasn't supposed to be there. Ooh. This place is pretty. I like neon green and dark blue. Very Minecrafty. Oh, shit. I'm just gonna drown, and the dream's over. That was a downer of a dream. Yeah, I mean, I saw dead people, so that makes a lot of sense. That was a centered downer dream. I saw deaths. Okay. Yeah, teal. Yeah, neon green and teal. I hear noise, but I don't see anything, which concerns me. This could also be the mod chip fucking up. This could also be the fact it's a burn game. I think that's what's up. I just can't, you know, I feel like this is definitely a game you would see in the indie space. You see a lot of people who are making weird shit like this, but the fact that this was distributed on a disc by a publisher, you know, it's just interesting how much faith we had in developers, even in different countries. Because now indie games are, it's like something like this would be panned as just like the average indie game. Like this is, you know, even if it was like the graphics were updated. Like, but back then it was kind of like a publisher decided this was worth distributing to, mass distributing across multiple different companies. Maybe not in the US, but in Japan. Okay. No bird. We did not have a bird run just then. WC, that is something. What about the other way? What's over here? I know it may seem like I'm going slow. That is literally just the controls. That's just how it is. Oh. Whoa. I've not seen this before either. I'm used to upstairs having rooms, like closets. Why is upstairs just... Oh man, every time I put in this game, it's amazing. It's always something fucking different. Okay. Well, I'm out here now. Oh, and the power lines in the distance. Oh, that's crazy as shit. Okay. Take me somewhere else. Get me out of this place. I'm gonna jump off. Okay. Well, we're in Legoland. There's a big question mark. What the fuck is this stepping sound effect? What the fuck? What is that thing? That thing's alive. Is that a penguin? Whoa. He's crazy. This is FNAF. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. So randomly generated is kind of like, that's being nice to it. So there are preset worlds where the textures are swapped, and there's a rarity to those worlds, but there's a lot. You know what I mean? It's like, it feels random because it is, but it's not necessarily like Minecraft level where it's like procedurally generating it. It's like, we'll swap the textures for this world, and we'll swap a section of this world. Maybe this person can only do, we'll add objects in one world that's not in the other. You know, it plays around with that. I'm not getting crazy FNAF vibes. Maybe a little bit. This feels like a Minecraft mod gone wrong. Like something's broken here. I don't want to go to the question mark because that seems obvious. What else is around? This feels like hell. Like, it's like something is not right here. Semi-random. This is liminal space FNAF. It is. Oh man. Again, I feel like it's kind of ahead of the times. Okay, I just ran across a plane of faces to a train track, it seems. Is the train coming? I hear it. We're gonna jump a train. Where the fuck is this train? I swear I hear something on the tracks. Okay, I'm going away from it. I think I have to go in the tunnel. There's a big Roblox man up there. What the fuck? He's crazy. He looks like, oh, what was that Disney? Big Hero 6. What's his name? What's the Big Hero 6 guy's name? I can't remember. Starts with a B, I think. That's Billy. Ooh. Okay. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, I'd live here, you know. If shit got worse to worse, it's not like it's not a hellscape. You know what I mean? I could live in one of those little houses and come out here and smoke a cigarette and think, maybe. Baymax! Yeah, thank you. Baymax. He did kind of have a Baymax vibe to him. What is this? What are we looking at? What is this? That is the Seattle Space Needle. It's a little freaky just because there's no one here. But if you imagined it like populated, even with the textures and the way things feel, I think I could make it work. Ooh, now this weird corporate building here, that's a bit strange. That stands out. That's weird. Yeah, I would totally live here. The Seattle heroin needle. I don't want to go in the maze, though. I want to go in the corporate building. I want to see what's in there. Do I go to the red or the yellow? Red or yellow? Ketchup or mustard? Mustard or ketchup? Yellow. Alright. We're going in. That shows how long the delay is. If you needed a reference. So we're kind of, I guess we're back in the big city. Hopefully no dead bodies this time. I hear like water splashing near me. Oh, the lag on the TV. I bet you it's crazy. I don't think I would live here. Thinking about it, processing, understanding, I think, well, maybe. It just doesn't feel as homely. It feels colder here. Something fancy. A garbage can? What is that? Is that a leg? That is a leg and a hand in a garbage can. That is so fucked. I can't, oh my god, I can't even begin to comprehend, like... I just ran across a randomly generated map and found, like, this is so fucked. Of course I gotta go here. This is crazy. That's what that is, right? That's a hand on the left and a foot. That's fucking... It's gotta be. That's so weird. That's so weird. Alright. Just walked right through it. Okay, there we go. I'm seeing a lot of shit I've never seen. Wow. I don't know what else I expected. Don't know what else oh, I'm turning red. Why am I red? Did I die? I did. And that was more of a dynamic dream. It wasn't really, it was a mid dynamic dream? What? Okay. This shit's so weird. This is Quentin Tarantino's house. Definitely, yeah. Alright. I got one more round in me. Maybe one or two. We'll see what else it can do. But I think 11 o'clock is when I'm going to call it. Oh, a cutscene this time. Okay. Oh, man. That's the inside of a VHS player. It's stretching the tape. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm like dumbfounded. David for years has talked about wanting to make a game like this. And I would wholeheartedly help him, but I am not the coder. I could do the assets. Something like this would escape me. I'd be like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Alright. Back in our apartment. That's a dead end. We got a hallway in front of us, and we got the steps. I'm gonna check the hallway. Oh, we got steps down. Okay. This is what I remember the upstairs of the building being. These weird closets. And you gotta, like, look. Nothing there. I do see a pretty painting of clouds in front of us. Birds in a cage. Yeah, bird cages. I remember this. This is what I remember. What's here? Yeah, that's those birds we kept hearing too. So what do you think? We touch the bird cages, or we go to the painting, or the outs? I guess a window even. That could be the outside world. Burbs. I'm with the burb core. You know, I hear them, but they're all empty. That's so fucking weird. Ooh, pretty land again. Oh, this one's different though. This feels like Minecraft now. Okay. Shit. I like this music with the weird sound. Oh, this is where the rocket ship was. Yeah, okay. Okay. We got Rocket Ship Part 2. So this is the same place. Okay. This also feels kind of Spyro in a weird way. It's got like it's... Just find it. Okay, this seems different. Okay, so we got kind of like a weird back maze. Like, how the fuck were they doing this? Like, I just think about like Crash Bandicoot or like even Spyro. It's just fucking crazy. You showering? Okie dokie. This must be the inside of the... Ooh. What is happening? Ooh. Back in the city. So, if you look, I'm not sure, have you ever listened to the band Alt J? Have you?
Yes, my conditioner has weed in it.
That's awesome. That's this game from Japan, this LSD game. That is the album, that is the exact picture they took for the album cover of their... So weird. It's weird. It's so fucking obscure. Yeah, it's like something, I was like, every time I come here, I'm like, oh shit. Like this angle. I think the album is Dead Crush. The album Dead Crush, yeah, has this as their... This shit was huge when it came out. Or not when it came out. This shit was huge when it... You can tell that tall boy's starting to hit me. This shit was... Oh, dead body. Oh, fuck. The, when it came out... nobody really... It didn't really spread too much other than Japan. And then when it hit YouTube in, like, you know, the 2010s, people were like, holy shit, this is crazy. Yeah, we get... Okay. Ooh. Second level to city? What? No! No! I just... No! Damn, I woke up. That was a down... I guess I saw the dead bodies. Every time I see the dead bodies, it's a downer. Okay. I just like, I don't know, I just like discovering shit. I just like seeing new shit in this game. I'm going again. Okay. Well, we are in Game Nation. There's like blood on the floor or some shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. Ooh, dude, this is so inspiring. I love that kind of like low texture, low pixel count moon. That's so cool. No, don't tell me. No. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. That was it. I spent... Damn. I feel like there is a strategy to this. You gotta switch it up after a certain amount of time, maybe? I don't fucking know. Day 5. Okay. This music feels very intense. Hear the birds again. Holy... Okay. I have seen this guy before. He never fails to surprise me, though. You know what? I'm gonna give him a hug. Okay. That is 4 women who have hung themselves from a street post. Wow. I have never... I've played this game a lot. And I've never seen the shit I'm seeing now. That's wild. I feel like I'm getting, like, cosmically fucked with. That's unreal. I didn't even know that was some shit that could happen. The music. The fucking music. That is evil. I am at a loss for words. I'm so glad I have this streamed. I've played this game on occasion. Like when I get like, you know, I'm like, oh, I want to play something weird. I want to see some new shit. I'll play it and I never see new shit. It's always the same shit. This is the first time I've seen this. And even watching videos, like watching people, like streams of people playing it or videos of people playing it, I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. That is weird. It's making me feel weird too. I mean, I should just run into it, right? And this is in the city too? What the fuck? I feel like it's an obvious downer if I keep going to that. I should just leave them be. That's fucking crazy. I should just leave them be. That's wild. How the fuck were they doing this on the first PlayStation? That shit's so weird. Yeah, I feel like I need meds after seeing that. Here we go. Oh, I can't even touch that. The music's coming back. Why? Why is that coming back? Okay. That gives me chills. I don't like that. I'm like running away from the music. That's weird. Ooh. Okay, yeah, this is familiar actually. Open the door. Open the door. That shit's weird. That was the craziest thing I've seen in this game. I'm gonna have to clip that. That was weird. Ooh. This seems like a happier place. Are we in the digital circus? Holy shit. Where's Pomni? There's funny little people. See, this is a nice place. Now would I live here? I don't know. Quentin's house, the foot room. Whoa, that's so pretty. I remember that sun, but I remember that sun on a different map. There's a worm over there or something. I also noticed 2 chairs. There's a sun and a moon chair in here. Oh my god! And dancing people? They were not in here when I was here before. Look at them go. This shit is so fucking cool. This shit is so fucking cool. Star or moon? Touch lady. Ooh, touch lady. Okay. Excuse me, miss. No, she's not a event. She's not an event. That's weird. I just run right through her. She ain't giving me the time of day. The star. Let's do it. Let's do it. Back in the city. Okay. I do know there's a guy in a hat. There's a guy in a hat you're supposed to stay away from. Which is kind of the origin of the Hat Man, kind of like people with sleep paralysis. It's a very common thing for them to see a person in a hat, like a silhouette, even before the internet. So before any kind of like outsider influence. And that's what this game kind of put that in the forefront of people's minds a little bit too, is something I know. That was something I remember knowing about this. It was like people didn't really talk about it, but it was like, you know, seeing the Hat Man is big meme. Ooh, I like this guy. The city, you know, I'm not necessarily scared of the city, no more than I would be walking down like a city street before. This is a little unfamiliar too. Ooh, I like that. That's so cool. That is a great GIF. That's fucking awesome. Let me get another. I'm gonna have it do one full circle. I'm gonna be clipping this later to try to make it like loop. That's killer. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, Tool! Right? Oh, this feels like a museum. It feels like an old school, like, or Treasure Planet or something. Welcome, my son, to the machine. Let's do it. Can I go down here? I see steps over there. Am I allowed to run off without leaving? I'm scared to. This feels like a puzzle. Oh, I wanted to go down there. Damn. Oh, back in fucking Legoland. We didn't do question mark earlier. Yeah, fuck this sound effect. What? Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay. Big hole. Minecraft hole. We're going in. Ooh. This is one of those games where I forget I'm streaming. Like, I get so lost in what the fuck is happening. Like, there's no comment. I'm literally in awe. Like, I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? Mac and Cheese World? Like, what the fuck? Alrighty. At 11:15, I think I'm going to end it off at Mac and Cheese World. I appreciate you stopping by, Valk. It means a lot. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull some of these out and think about doing full playthroughs of them. Spyro is definitely, yeah, I could do a playthrough of Spyro. That'd be fun. I'd like to do the Spider-Man game. I feel like I could do the Spider-Man game in one stream. I feel like that's like that's easy peasy. Yeah, of course, dude. I've got too many games. I've got too many video games, and most of the time I don't have anybody to share them with. So it's kind of like I like doing. I thought this was a good way to do it, doing a grab bag, and then just picking one to kind of play through. I think yeah, Spyro's a good call at some point. Maybe like looking at these. Oh, there was some I wanted to get to today, like this SpongeBob game too. Shit, what time is it? I'll wait. I'll save SpongeBob for another stream. Maybe we'll do another PlayStation 1 grab bag at some point, but yeah, I could go back to LSD. I feel like it's definitely been done a lot. But I wouldn't mind replaying it. I wouldn't mind playing it through because I saw some shit. The women hanging was fucking crazy. I've never even. That's fucking wild. I'll come back. I'll come back to this one too. This is, yeah. I'll put this one on the list too. Faux show. Faux show. Alrighty. Well, thanks for stopping by. Keep in touch. I'll try to get David roped in maybe for another one of this, because I know he likes this game too. I'm sure he'd have a lot to say about it. You should. I'll be honest with you. I'll fucking play it. I know your husband as well was streaming for a little bit too. Oh, dude, this game is like, people do come to this game. I wish YouTube was a little bit more promising. I'm not happy with Twitch at the moment. But anyway, peace outie. I will stream again. I'm gonna try and get back into it. So have a good one. Yeah, there is. No, there is. I know I said have a good one, but yeah, there is. There's a just any PlayStation 1 emulator will work. You get the PlayStation 1 emulator, you download the PlayStation 1 BIOS, and then you download the ROM. I'll send it to you on Discord if you want. I can even put it in like general or something. But yeah, bye for real. Keep in touch.